scholarships, I kind of touched a little bit on my history and how scholarships affected me personally with athletics. Can you explain what that looks like at U of I and how important that is for student athletes?
Yeah, it's so important. I mean, at our level, we currently are allowed to have 63 scholarships, but we can have, up to 100 players on scholarships. You can kind of divvy those up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I think what it really does is just helps the financial burden for families.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the families that we recruit in our sport are not necessarily well-off families. And
Sure.
so it really can change the outlook of not just, our student athletes' lives, but the lives of their families, their siblings, right? A lot of times when we have first-generation students, they're showing their siblings like what it's like to go to college and what those opportunities look like. And without scholarships, it'd be very, very difficult to get a lot of those student athletes. And so it really helps them with their everyday lives, obviously, paying for their, housing, food, tuition, books, fees, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so they can really focus on, being a great student athlete. So I think without scholarships, this job will be a whole lot tougher than it already is.
Absolutely.
Well, and people just need a chance.
Yeah.
It's something to give them a start.
Absolutely. It shows that when you choose to go to school to be an athlete, you're supported fully by your community, by your coaches, everyone involved. And it's a big deal. It's a total big deal.
That's a really good way to think about it, just how, these scholarships really, truly support these student athletes. And, every one of our student athletes will move on to a career that's not football.
For sure.
And so just being able to establish their educational foundation is huge.